Good morning. It's now just gone 6:30 in the morning of Thursday the 9th of June, I believe it is. I'm Andy and this is my allotment. It's like you've just turned a switch at the moment to get things growing. Everything is flying. It's really good at the moment. This is the time that all gardeners wait for. Spring is over. The little shoots that were coming through in spring have now suddenly become huge, and you're getting proper plants. You can start harvesting, which is really good. So, give you a quick run round. These potatoes are doing quite well. So, different varieties in here. There's two sample mirror at the front, 2 rows of, and then the ones at the back are all pink fir apple. All doing fairly well. They're about 3-4 inches high. But look at this lot. Now these were put in about 3 weeks after the others, and there are lettuce hidden underneath between these. We've taken some, but let's see if I can pull that back a bit. See, there's lettuce under there, and there's one under there as well. The idea was to put intercrop the lettuce, potatoes between the lettuce rather, or lettuce between the potatoes. It's doing great. The lettuce like the shade. The potatoes aren't really competed for because the lettuce is shallow rooted. That's doing really well. We had some torrential rain last night, as most of the country did, I believe, so everything's been well watered. Potatoes in buckets. Now these were the potatoes that I put in last September, intending to do them for Christmas. That never happened because I just didn't get them out in time, I think, and the weather wasn't right. But they're all coming up now, so not complaining. Fruit. The strawberry plants going really well. Netted off, as you can see. And we have had some strawberries on them. I'll just see if I can find some on the other side. Yeah. As you can see, we've started getting strawberries, and there's some there. I've had one already, not this morning, I had it on Tuesday morning, and they're tasting really nice. So I'll wait for a few more to become ripe, and I'll get in there and start harvesting. The main problem is I'm going on holiday in a few days' time for 10 days, so I'm going to miss most of my strawberries this year. Never mind. People who look after my allotment will no doubt love them. Right, grandson Jack's bed. Potato here is doing really well. The climbing tomato behind it is doing well. The climbing squash is doing fantastic. And then he's got another little courgette, I think that one is. And his sunflowers I've put out, doing okay. Got a marrow, flower on the marrow, and loads of his own strawberries as well. The rhubarb bed, doing really well. Loads and loads of weeds in it, as always. It always gets loads of weeds. Presumably because there's not a lot of ground cover in there, so I'm going to have to do something about that and get it sorted. But for now, I'm just very happy the fact we've actually got lots of rhubarb. My old polytunnel is now becoming a chicken quarantine area. Because when you get new chickens, you're supposed to keep them separate from the rest of your flock until they've had a chance to get over the fact they've moved, and get over the fact that they might have brought something with them from wherever they've been bred. So this is going to have a doorway put on the front and wild mesh put all the way around it and netting over the top, just as a temporary home for the next 2 or 3 chickens we get, which will probably be sometime in July. Raspberries and tayberries. As you can see from this, there are loads and loads of flowers coming, and loads of flowers have gone over and are turning into fruit, which is really good. My other raspberry bed is like a triffid, fantastic. Potatoes in buckets, these are my first earlies, and as you can see they're doing really well. The soil is right up to the top of the buckets now. Bottom of the trellis, I planted some climbing squashes on both sides. The plants are starting to get bigger now, but they're not actually starting to climb as yet, but we shall wait and see. And then we've got some more first earlies planted in the ground. The onions, now that rain would have done wonders for the onions and the garlic. They would absolutely love it. Some really good specimens in there. I've got some bush beans I planted out. I know they're planted far too close together, but I just want a whole mass of beans here. The idea is, or they will all support each other. And at the back of it, purple sprouting is now going to seed. So that's going to be taken off and fed to the chickens basically. A couple more squash plants down here. These are patty pans. Got one there, one at the bottom. Then I've got some climbing pumpkins and some sweet peas on either side of the arch. The idea being they will go up to the top where I put the framework and hang down the inside. Now, would you believe it, these, which are 5 foot tall, are parsnips. They were last year's parsnips that didn't really do anything last year. I left them, but it is starting to go to seed on top, so I'm going to have to cut that back and trim it right back at some point. And more potatoes in buckets from last year, and same over there. We have some more patty pans here at the front, again with a lovely big flower. That's about third or fourth flower they've had, but they're all male flowers at the moment, no female at the moment. Broad beans, as you can see, we've got pods on there. Just harvested some of those to take for dinner today. This is where I put things to harden off. I've got some tomatoes out there, I've got a hop plant, got some peppers as well by the looks of it I put outside. Again, some more peppers, pumpkins, kale, everything coming in here. Left the one leek behind for seed. Just going to wait now for that to burst into seed and I can save some seeds for next year. And yes, again, a couple more squash plants which are flowering, and as you can see on the bottom of that far one, there's actually a female flower starting, so that'll be good. The chickens are doing okay. We've only got 2 now. We had to have one taken and put to sleep because she just basically was too old, but they follow you everywhere, like to see if they get some food. Now I mentioned last video, that we've been able to get hold of a new shed, which is going to go into this area here where the junk is. I've got an 8x6 shed, and there it is. Lovely rubberised roof, which is going to be fantastic. Going to keep all the rain out. Should be really useful. And all I've got to do now is find a home for all this stuff, because all this has got to go. Because the shed itself is going to come just past the end of that post and right up to the edge of the path here. So this area from here down to almost the shed is going to have concrete flags put down on it, levelled all off to make sure that got a nice base, and then build the shed on top of it. Not going to put a wooden base on for the shed. It's going to rest straight onto the concrete. It's going to be heavy enough, it's not going to move in any wind, and I just don't want a chance of anything burrowing under it. Just a very quick run round that for today. I'll just show you quickly inside the greenhouse before we finish. There's still quite a bit in the greenhouse, but not as much as there has been. Right, so I think I overdid the tomato plants in here, and there's a slug on the window, I'll get in later. So there's all tomato plants at the end there, some peppers. Then I've got some pak choy on the left, the right, sorry, and swede on the left. At the back is celeriac, more tomatoes. This is spinach, I think it is. Oh no, sage to the left. In the middle, next to is radicchio, and then the end one's a red vein sorrel. Again, more stuff going to seed because I've left it in here too long. More celeriac, peppers. Now my Dorset Naga is not doing very well at the back around there, but the one in front, the Scotch bonnet, is doing fantastically well, so we'll see. Sweet corn, now ready for going out pretty much. Some more butternut squash. And down there there's supposed to be peppers, but they're not coming up very well. And one at the back is a cucumber. More tomatoes, some mint, some more herbs, and some climbing French beans to replace the ones that got covered in snow, which is probably only about 5 weeks ago. That's amazing. And then that's my grandson's, he's sown some little mini salad. He only sowed it on Saturday, and we're now on Thursday, and look how good it is. That just shows you how well the weather is doing at the moment. Anyway, I'll leave you with that for now, because I've got to get off to work, and I think I've prattled on for long enough, probably getting on for 9 or 10 minutes. So once again, thank you very much for watching, subscribing, commenting. Do appreciate it. And if you've got anything you want to see or anything else you want me to do, just drop a message in the comments box, and if I can, we'll give it a try. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for now. Bye.